everyone, and welcome to this evening's Brutus Monroe live stream. While I'm behind the scenes getting ready to start our live stream and create all sorts of really cool projects, as well as talk about the current offerings for Brutus Monroe, I'm going to show a couple of videos here on the side. These will be also current offerings that we have, as well as a couple of special promos that I want you to know about this month. Once that timer runs out, I will be live with you and we'll be creating all sorts of really fun things together, and I think we're going to have a really good time. I'll see you all very soon. Hello everyone! Good evening. Well, it's not really evening. Kind of. It's getting there. Hello everyone. Hello Candy, hello Michelle, hello Valencia. Hi everybody. Welcome, welcome. Today, hello Marilyn in San Diego, California. Today we're going to be having some fun with some, hello Penny, with some of the new autumn products. So I'm excited that everyone that's here is here because we're going to have fun. Hello, Carol. And I saw, and Minnie Monroe in Green Tree, PA. Hello, Minnie Monroe. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Natalie. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Lori. Hello, Laurie. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. So today we are going to be doing some autumn items. We're going to be making some autumn things. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Kathy. Showing you some different things with the different products. I first want to say thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart to everyone that has purchased this release. It always makes me so excited to know that you are loving the product and that you're picking up the product and you're having fun with it. Oh, thank you, Christina. It's new. I went fall shopping yesterday, so it's a new shirt for fall. Everyone, my favorite store is Buckle. So every time I'm at Buckle, I find like way too many things at the Buckle store. So, all right, let's head down to the table and let's get started, shall we? So what we're going to be starting with today, first we have to zoom out a little bit because we are zoomed in, aren't we? So we are going to be making a couple of different autumn cards, maybe one or two or three, depending on how the wind takes us this evening. But the first thing, I kind of wanted to play around with some things that I really, was looking forward to, and some things from the release that I haven't had a chance. Yes, the I Want It All bundle is at SOS status. Yes, thank you, Penny. So the very first item we are going to use tonight to create, I think, a really, really fun background is going to be this stencil that is brand new from the release, and this is called Lots of Lines. So Lots of Lines is going to be the first item that we are going to grab. So if you are watching this and you are creating along with me after you have received your release, I think a couple of them went out yesterday. You're ready to go. Oh, wait, I forgot one thing. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves for just one moment. One moment. Okay, I'm back. There was one thing I forgot that I wanted to tell you guys about. So, we have 4 more of the Merry Making kits left, and that is all we have. And I wanted to show you it real quick because if you are so inclined to take the Merry Making event virtually, the last time that this can ship out is Tuesday in order for you to get all of your products in time. And all of the rest of the Merry Makings have shipped at this point, but I just wanted to show you how incredible this box is that you will receive if you are taking the Merry Making. I'm not going to show you everything because I want it to be kind of a surprise for some folks, but there is so much. You are getting so much in this kit that we are going to be creating with, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like. Oh, there's a sneak peek at a product that hasn't been released yet. So there is a lot of stuff. So much stuff, but I can't show you everything. But I just wanted to show you that we have 4 of these kits left, and if you are wanting to last minute take the Merry Making event, this is available. I just wanted to show you that real quick because I was so excited that they all shipped out. The last one shipped out yesterday, so that's exciting. All right, back to our regularly scheduled programming. So we're going to grab our stick and stamp mat. We are going to grab a piece of the Perfect Blend cardstock because you always blend really perfectly on your card when you're using the perfect blend. And let's kind of center this on here as best as we can. Let's see, is that gonna, I think that actually will be the best way to do it. And then we're going to grab a little bit of our pixie tape here. Hello, Darren. Hello, hello. So we're going to place that down. Make sure this is as centered and straight as possible. Let me actually adjust this just a little bit. There we go. I think that's better. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask mine off because we're going to do some fall colors. So I'm going to grab just a little pixie tape and place this right here across, because this is the way that you can use this stencil to do multiple colors. So we're going to do some oranges. We're going to do roar. We're going to do traffic cone. We're going to do shooting star. And we're going to do, so how many spots? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, well, actually, hold on. And then we're going to do some Love Struck. And I think maybe we can add in a little bit of blue as well. Maybe a really pretty deep Remember Me color, because I think this is a good autumn palette. All right, so let's start with the roar. Let me spin my little spinner around here. Hello, Linda. So we're going to start with roar. We're just going to go in and we're going to blend. Just a light blend. Okay. Just like so. Now, of course, if you don't want to mask this off, you don't have to. You can go in and you can do this without any masking at all. You don't have to mask a single thing. You can just go in and you can just blend to your heart's content and not mask anything. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to pull off most of that color, okay? Yes, thank you, Linda. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tape off. I'm going to place this tape over top of the orange that I just did. Hello, Cherie. And then we're going to place a little piece of tape over top of this one. And now we're going to go in with our shooting star. And this is going to be a nice, simple card. This card is going to be pretty simple because we want to, the little piece at the bottom that you'll see, we're going to do like a little circle at the bottom, is really where we want the star of the show to be. All right, a little bit of shooting star. That's a beautiful, vibrant yellow. Okay. Again, we'll go in with our paper towel. Just pick a different side. Thank you, Anthony. All right, and then we can move this down. We're just going to shift it ever so slightly. And it's really easy. You're just going to use the same pixie tape over and over again. Now we're going to go in and we're using these deeper tones for fall. So now we have fake plant. This is lots of lines, yes. And this one is available as a separate purchase, or it is also available in the either the I Want It All bundle, or there is a stencil bundle too. But I'm also using the Blending Buddy on the background here so that I do not get ink on my stick and stamp mat. I mean, if you get ink on your stick and stamp mat, it's not going to hurt anything, but you just want to try to prevent it as much as you can. All right. So we're doing kind of an autumn rainbow, I guess you would say. So now we'll go in with our blue. This is Remember Me. Which is a beautiful, like, these are all very deep fall colors. Okay, and then last but not least, we are going to go in with the Love Struck. Hello, Clara. Yes, welcome. Welcome, welcome. And Love Struck is a very, very deep red. These are all of like the jewel tone red, jewel tone colors, I would say, in Simon's collection. All right. So now we'll peel off our tape here. Hello, just walked in from being out of town for a few days, got the car loaded, and you were the first thing I did. Oh, thank you, Markel. Listen, this is my happy place too. Believe me. I get it. I understand 100%. All right, and now there is our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful background. It would. It would. You are 100% correct. It is kind of safari looking, huh? All right, so now to add a little bit of visual interest to this, to make it look a little bit more fall-esque, we are going to add some foil. Because why not? Okay, I love using foil in unexpected places. So we are going to use the thickest of the Brutus Monroe tape. Actually, let's cut this panel down first. It's a 4 by 5 1/4. Gonna cut a little bit off of each end. That's what I always do. just to make it even. All right. And now we're going to take our thickest tape here. We are just going to center it right on those lines. Just like so. Well, there we go. Hello, Stacy. You made it. Right in the center. Okay. And then we're going to take... Now, you could just cut these with a scissor if you would like. I have a T-square here, so it just makes sense for me to use the T-square. But I don't know where my... We might not be using a T-square. Because I don't know where my... Here it is. Never mind. All right. So we're just going to line up our T-square here. We're going to trim straight down. And that will peel that off. Flip it over. Do the same thing on the opposite side. Okay, and now we have kind of our perfectly straight lines there. Peel all this adhesive off of our table now. Whoops. Got ourselves into a real sticky situation. All right. So now we'll grab a piece of our orange sketch foil, and the orange sketch foil will not come to you in a roll this size. These are the rolls that I get when we launch a new product. So this is what I got whenever we launched the orange sketch. Yours will be in sheets. And now when you are foiling, remember it's always pretty side up. Okay? Grab my stabby tool. Make sure this is burnished down really well. Not with a bone folder, just use your fingers is fine. Then we're going to lift off all of our release sheets. Make sure everything's straightened out there. My rotary cutter needs a new blade. It needs a new blade. That's why I don't have it. But I do have one. It just needs a new blade. So now, pretty side up. We're going to place this down. And remember, this is very important as well. You do not want to use, do not use a bone folder to do this. You have to make sure that this does not, because you can damage your foil. Okay, so just with your hand, just go down through each one, and that's all you need to do, okay? Everybody with me so far? And then you're just going to peel and reveal these beautiful foiled lines. Isn't that stunning? It will not work on all foils. So it will only work on the textile foils. So it is a foil that says Deco Foil on it. Right? I agree. All right, so now we have just a very simple background, but we want it to be kind of, well, not, I guess, simple. Yeah, that's simple in my world. This is simple, but I'm sure it's not very simple in your world. But we just needed a kind of a simple background to create our little centerpiece here. All right, so now I'm going to grab my circle dies and find the appropriate size. I'm thinking it's going to be this guy. Yep. Okay. And we are going to cut out of some jack-o'-lantern cardstock. We're going to cut this circle. Oh, that's okay. I'm just glad you're here, Linda. I'm glad you made it regardless. Okay. So now we have our circle. For the center, okay? And now we need to pick out a sentiment, and we're going to do a couple leaves around it. So I think we might use my favorite color is fall. We're not going to use the dies, although you can get coordinating dies. Yes, I think my favorite color is fall. Is what we're going to use. So let me grab my Misty. Move all this out of the way. Stick and Stamp Mat makes it super easy for us to do this because we could just place our circle right there in the center. Okay. Lift up our stamp, and we're going to stamp it in some Detail Raven ink. Probably stamp it twice, I'd say. One more time. There we go. And then we're going to use the brand new Squeaky Clean that is called Toffee Dreams. It smells so good. We'll clean off our stamp here. That's okay, Kara. Welcome, welcome. And let's lift this off now. And we're gonna grab ourselves some leaves from our brand new fall foliage. Hello, Julie. Welcome. Okay, so the leaves I want to use today, there's also mushrooms on here too. So we're going to use this one that's down here in this corner. Okay. And I think we'll also use I think we'll use this big guy. These are so new, I haven't even snipped them yet. Okay, and then last but not least, because I think we're going to do something like this. I think this one's going to go up this side. I think this one is going to probably come over from here because we want everything to be kind of even. And then for the top here, maybe we'll do... I think we'll do this little branch here. So this is a branch with like, or we could do this one. No. Let me see here. Let me take a look and see what I think. Hello, Vicky. Show you what the mushroom looks like. Okay, hold on 1 second. The mushroom looks like this. It's a fun little, it's a fun guy. I'll see myself out. And then I need the little berries for on it. And the way that I designed this was so that all the berries are on one piece, so you don't lose any of them. Now, of course, if you want to do different colors, you can do different colors. That's completely up to you. But I'm itching to use some of the new cardstock colors. All right, so we are going to use some Harvest for one of the leaves. So this is our new Harvest cardstock. Well, it's actually an oldie but goodie. It came back. Okay, and then we are also going to use some mustard seed. Beautiful new colors. Beautiful, beautiful. And then last but not least, we are going to use some gingerbread, which is this very deep brown. And for our little berries or our little pods, we are going to use some of the spiced glitter stock. Because you know me, when you think there's too much glitter or sparkle, I say add 2 more shakes, right? So let me go ahead and cut down my cardstock real quick. And and then we'll get going. Because I'm obviously not going to use these giant sheets. To cut out these little teeny leaves. I know I love the sparkle too. And isn't this a wonderful color palette for fall? All right, because I'm going to show you how these actually emboss. So they're a cut and emboss. Oh, yay, Linda! So you are Team Peak. I'm assuming. Is that what they call it? Team Peak? They are new shades, Penny. I'd say they're pretty comparable to the old shades because what we did was we tried to make them as similar as we possibly could to the old shades, but they are new. They are. Okay. So let's send these through the lawnmower. Yeah, they're just kicked up a notch. That would be the best way to describe it, yes. Hello, Melissa. Yes, they are kicked up a notch. Oh, thank you. And just remember, you get a double dose of Brutus Monroe tonight because our Dear Sweet Shannon is going live right after me. Actually, I might only be able to do one tonight. I think I'm only going to be able to make this card because it's already almost 7:30. But that's okay. I'll be back with you again on Tuesday. Plus, I have some pre-recorded videos to share with you. I was working on those yesterday. All right. So let's get all of our little pieces out here. So that's going to go across the top here. Now I want to show you how this embosses. I think it's so cool. These embossing dies, I think, are just the coolest thing. So look at this leaf. See how it embossed it? You can add a little bit of ink to that if you would like. So these are cut and embossing dies. This one was going to go on this side. Oh, yes. Yes, the rest of the Halloween boxes ship out on Monday. And then the following week, the Halloween boxes will start shipping, or the Halloween advent calendars will start shipping out. And then the Christmas advent calendars will start shipping out. Look at this one. So it cuts and embosses. Yeah, the trick-or-treat boxes, there was a lot more of those. So it took a little bit longer for those to go out. But Thank you, everybody, for your patience. I appreciate it. I really do. All right, so we're going to add a little bit of ink to this because we need it to be a little bit more, we need it to have a little more oomph. So I'm going to grab a Create Your Own Ending grid. And you know, for the merrymaking, we're going to have custom grids for that too. It's going to be fun. I want to add just a little bit of color to the outside of this. Whoopsies. Quick surgery. There's a little bit of tape on there. We just want to darken up the outside just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of visual interest. Just to bronze it up a bit. Give it that rustic quality. There we go. Yeah, there's a couple of trick-or-treat boxes left. I'm using trick-or-treat stuff next week. Again, because I can't stop. I can't stop with the trick-or-treat. All right, so now we are ready for assembly. I love how that pops now. That's all it needed was a little oomph. All right, so now let me grab the card base. We're going to apply a little bit of adhesive on the back. So there we go. And then a little adhesive on the back of this guy here. Okay, and now we're going to need to get our glue out for the next part. This gives it like kind of that vintage old wooden look that I love. All right. And of course, if you place an order between now and tomorrow night, this card may be coming home with you. Because we send these cards out in the orders. Oh, I love that so far. Oh, leather. This is Bearly Art Glue. We are out of stock of it right now, but we will be getting it back in stock soon. It is my absolute favorite glue right next to the Brutus Monroe glue. All right, so we have our other leaf right here. And now for up here, we're gonna add our little kind of berry pod. I mean, it could be berries, it could be a pod. It's whatever you want it to be. Okay. And now we're going to take our little berry pod pieces. This is where we're going to add our little glitz and glamour. And then in the open spots, we're going to add a couple of rhinestones. And that's going to complete, it's going to make it like full circle. Make sure we're all stamped down there. Oh, and we have more of these gems coming in. Don't worry. We have more coming. We have gotten so many emails about these gems. So many emails about these gems. We cannot keep them in stock enough. But we're trying. So I'm going to use the gold, and I actually should reach out to them and see if we can do our own custom Jules mix. Would you guys like that? Of like all of my favorite colors from them. I think they might do that for us. I know. Well, I think that if I... So for this one, I'm going to do both colors. It would be fun to have our own mix. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reach out to her on Monday. You could. They are definitely dimensional, though. Here, let me show you. So they're definitely dimensional. Come on. Oh, it's not going into Beauty Guru mode because it sees words. But they're pretty... Hold on. There we go. Nope. Still... Hold on, I'll just zoom. So they are very, very dimensional. Tell me, if you're watching this in HD, woo-wee! That is HD if I've ever seen it. Yes, there will be. There sure will be. It'll be almost like a rainbow with my other favorite colors in it. And there we go. So just enough glitz and glam and... I think I want to do something though. Heather, do I have our blending brushes in here? Heather, are you still watching? Do I have a Brutus Monroe blending brush in the building? Yeah, they may be. I don't see a Brutus. Oh, yeah, I do. Never mind. I want to add just a little bit of color. I'm judging. I'm judging, yes. I'm going to grab just a little bit of alabaster. Which we did just get the alabaster back in stock. I just want to add a touch of alabaster to them. Just to give them a little look, a little feel of like a whitewash on them. There we go. That's what it needed. That's okay, Lorena. And there we go. I found them in the brush tub. I just had to dig. Yeah, it's definitely, they needed to pop a little bit. So there we go. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Lots of shimmer and lots of pretty. All right. So that's everything. Oh, I have to sign it. Hold on. I've got to sign it. All right, and someone is going to get that in their order. So, all right, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I will be live again with you on Tuesday. Shannon will be live in 20 minutes, about 20 minutes with you. And yeah, so hopefully, I can't wait. Someone is going to get this card in their order. I hope you love it as much as I do. There's so much you can do with this release, and I'm going to be talking all about it next week. Also, remember, next week on Monday, the Pumpkin Patch starts. So if you have never been a part of the Pumpkin Patch here at Brutus Monroe, for every $25 that you spend, you will receive a pumpkin from the Brutus Monroe Pumpkin Patch. And inside of these pumpkins, there is a special little gift. So it could be an embossing powder. It could be a glitter glaze. It could be a chroma glaze. It could be, well, I'm not going to tell you anything else, but there are lots of incredible little goodies that are inside of these pumpkins. And the Pumpkin Patch begins on Monday. It runs for 1 week. And we have thousands of these pumpkins that go into the order. So I hope you get your pumpkins for the Pumpkin Patch because they're so fun, they're so cool, and I think it's such a fun little thing. And plus, I mean, you get these little pumpkins. I mean, hand these out if you get a bunch of them. You know, give them to your kids, your grandkids, your nieces, nephews. Oh, Bedsit would like a pumpkin. Okay, I'll bring Benny home a pumpkin since he was so good with his haircut today. So, all right, everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening, I guess. Make sure to tune in to Shannon in about 20 minutes. She's doing some really cool stuff tonight. I spoke to her earlier, and she has a couple of announcements about her recipe class. I'm not sure if she's going to... oh, you shopped today. I'm not sure if she's going to show you anything about the recipe class, but I know that she's been working on it, so... I'm really excited about that. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you all so very much. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is an autumn card or your own ending. I love you very much, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Goodbye, my friends.